separation of church and state. It's been a big issue for years now, and I don't see really what the problem is at all. We're free to practice our religion, whatever religion that may be, unless that infringes upon people's freedoms, such as the right to live. I'm not advocating allowing human sacrifices, unless maybe they volunteered. But I don't see why it's such a big issue for Christians, because I don't think the government should be able to tell religions what they can and cannot do. And I don't look to the government to define my Christianity. I don't think it's right for government to I don't think it's appropriate for Christians to use the government to further their views. For example, gay marriage has been a big issue. I don't think us as Christians that we should try to pass laws that prohibit gay marriage, because that to me is a moral issue, and one for the church and not for the government. I believe that if a church wants to allow homosexuals to marry each other, then that's up to the church, and it's not up to the government to say that the church can and cannot do this. And I've seen some Christians agree that there are things like civil unions that the government could provide, which would be completely separate from a church marriage. And to move on, I just don't see why people find this so why do Christians find it so important to fight to keep the references to God and the government? Now, I'm not talking about I would not remove references of a creator from, say, the Constitution, because that's how it was originally written. But let's say the Pledge of Allegiance, one nation under God was not originally in the pledge. So I believe it, if the majority wants it removed, then remove it. I mean, I don't need a Pledge of Allegiance to remind me, who my God is. I don't need money to remind me who my God is. When I look at a dollar bill, I don't look at it and say, "In God we trust." Oh, that's right, I believe in God. I don't need that. And I've got the Bible, I've got my own spirituality for that. And I know some Christians will disagree with me. And if you do, hey, I'd love to discuss it. See why you think it is so important. But I just don't. I don't see that at all. I don't see America dropping into a moral decay because we can't mention God in government documents and such. I don't think it should be illegal to mention God at all. That would not be good. You know, to ban any mention of God. And I am rambling. I think the time and energy that some Christians spend on legislating and trying to pass laws, things like that, could be better spent in other ways. I think that for some Christians at least, lobbying for such laws and to, you know, keep mention of God is really perhaps an easy way out, an easy way for them to believe that they are trying to spread the gospel, to witness about God. Because if we became a fully secular nation where we had no religious holidays, which I really don't think is ever going to happen, we're still gonna get Christmas vacation, stuff like that, just because it's so well established. But I think that if all references to God were removed from the government, then the church, the individual, would have to step up and witness about God. And I think that would be a good thing, because, you know, these the atheists and the non-believers, they would feel free. They wouldn't have pressure coming from the government side and the public side. It'd just be coming from one side. You know, so that may make some of them more open to listen. You know, I'm not sure. You know, that's just how I think. I would greatly appreciate comments. Tell me what you think about it. So, comment in the comment box if you want. I'd love a video. Just let me know. Appreciate it.